Welcome to Hope Live Sessions. So today tunaendelea na mjadala wetu, just building and empowering the kingdom of God through music, worship, technology and so many other things we had started talking about. But before to continue, wacha tujuane majina. Me, I'm Smish, I'm a Ken Smiu, and joining me is
My name is Emmanuel. I'm a MC Neb.
sana sana MC Neb.
Mi ni Victor, Vic, Marvin Muli. Yes.
Simple man. Simple man, no complications. Yeah?
Kuna complication.
I'm Kevin Mulunda. I'm a Kevinsky.
Kevinsky.
Benson Baragu. I'm a Ben.
Just Ben.
Just Ben.
Just Ben. So guys, last week Batuan tulikuwa tunaongelea about nini? Bwana Muli, hebu tukumbushe kidogo Marvin Sapp mwenyewe all the way from the United States. Najua ulikuja na memory card ya 16 GB.
Hii ni 128 SSD.
128 SSD.
We started by talking about music as a tool for worship. Tulianzia hapo tuka deliberate on a few things. Tukasema how music can be a distraction and how it can be a tool for worship. Nataka kunisaidia? Actually, if you have not seen the previous episodes, kindly go back after this. Yeah.
Ziko tu hapo chini zimefuatana.
Zinafuatana tu hapo chini.
Yes.
Yeah.
As you like and subscribe.
Yes, by that tumefikisha 1000.
Team 1000.
Team 1000.
Tungekuja na soda by the sorry.
Haiko hapo sahi.
Soda ingekuwa.
Sherehe inaendelea tu hata
After this.
After hapa tutaenda hapa chini kuna cafeteria. Tutakunywa soda. So anyway, today tulikuwa tuendelea certain series, but poleni ladies, amko represented today. We got you in our hearts. But we just want to continue. But last time we had talked about doing music and technology, and today tutaanzisha a new series of music and technology. So basically, Neb, I don't know what technology is to you. Tunajua umetoka huko kwa nini atuseme ni wapi? Technology yenye iko huko ni nyanya, lakini
well, technology encompasses unajua a wide range of things. So maybe when it comes to music, you can school me, but I believe technology basically involves unajua the everything that is in the tech world. So TV ni technology, kwa hiyo digital space, kwa create music ni technology. As an MC, najua natumianga microphone, so pia hiyo ni technology yenye natumia inanisaidia kupaza sauti yangu. And also maybe sharing my content. Like I use technology in my day-to-day life. So, and I believe all of us, kila mtu tuna interact na technology in one or another. Yes.
Sasa kwa hivyo tuseme watu wa zamani walikuwa na create music bila technology. Ama technology is a modern term.
No, not really. I think it has morphed into something. Like it was technology, but now we can say maybe it's more digital.
It's progressive.
Unajua pia analog ni technology, si ndio? Ni
Analog
tu
technology.
Ilikuwa
haina USB port.
Yes. Watu wa diskette. Zile makog mlikuwa mnatumia na mneka diskette. Nakwambia wasa walikuwa wanajua
na cartridge.
PSR.
Na PSR. Cartridge. Kama unajua cartridge ni legend. Kama unajua cartridge ni legend. Subscription kwako mara hiyo.
Kitu ya work bila kupuliza.
So basically technology ni kitu wenye like for example unaweza tengeneza nyungu sio kitu ya kitambo, sio kitu ya sasa, ni kitu ya tene. Is something that has been there for a long time, but adding a few features on it just to enhance the functionality. For example, tunaweza amua hii nyungu unapika nayo kwa jikoni, ukiweka USB port tunaweza charge simu kikaranga nyanya. Kwa mfano, that's just technology. So worship na technology kevo. Can we use technology in worship ama technology sio ya kimungu?
Okay, basically we can use technology in music. We can use technological advancements in music. Actually, when you look at the way tech has been growing, what was really popular back then is not popular now. Maybe there's an advancement to it. So we can use technology in music, and let me be like the one of this generation. Yani, it depends. It depends, yeah. Let me use it depends. That is how we roll these days. It depends. It depends how you want to use it and how you want it to benefit you. Yeah.
Okay, Ben. So tukitoa masynthesizer saizi kwa modern music, unaweza kuwa limited somehow.
Not really.
Excuse me, unajua pia mnatufundisha synthesizers, pia mnatuambia hizo ni nini sasa kabla tuendelee. What is a synthesizer?
Ndio uzuri kuwa
Ben, what is a synthesizer? Asante, lakini asante kwa una represent watu huko. Asante. We feel empowered right now.
School us please.
Soda baridi hapa. Yeah.
Yes, Ken, please school us.
What is a synthesizer? Si unajua synthesizer ni nini jamani?
Swali imebounce.
So
synthesizer tuelezee tu tafadhali.
Ni keyboard iko na mabeats.
So kama zile za
na tunajua hizi vitu tumetumia kwa crusade.
I think
Uko kwa crusade home.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Sindio? When it comes to let's talk about keyboards and pianos. Sindio?
Yeah.
We had back in the days we had acoustic pianos, eh? We had upright pianos and we had acoustic piano and we had grand pianos, sindio?
Yes, yeah.
But we also have
Clavinova.
clavinovas. Okay,
Yes,
those
harpsichord
are
and
electrical
harp.
now.
Electric.
They are now electrical pianos. Now that is in the range of pianos. But now we have in the modern world we have keyboards now that have more than one functionality. Not just voices; they can do a lot of things. We have arranger keyboards and synthesizers now. Zile ziko na mabeats na zile ziko na sauti nyingi zenye ziko authentic.
Kuna
Acha
organ.
tuzidescribe
Kuna
hivi.
iko na organ.
Yeah, like multiple instruments
Multiple
in one
one man
thing.
band. Unaweza piga one man
okay.
band.
Yeah, unatumia layman's language, yeah. So multiple instruments in one.
Yes, you have it and it can do a lot of things.
Okay.
Na ni touch
Can do a
screen
lot of
pia.
things.
Good stuff.
Si lazima, but
Technology.
it's
Technology.
just part
Yeah.
of it.
So yeah, anaweza endelea hiyo.
So Ben, tunaweza tumia technology kwa worship. Sahi.
Tunaweza tumia technology.
Tunaweza tumia.
In fact, tunaitumianga even in our services. In our current setup ya worship tunaitumianga.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
both analog and digital.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sawa. So before to continue, kulikuwa na there's something that I had always wanted to ask MC Neba hapa.
Yes.
Unakuanga sana na ile squad iko huko. Usually okay, for now you represent for us the common mwananchi, the listener, ndongaje?
The
End user,
consumer.
end user.
Congregant-
The consumer.
Consumer.
of your-
Sorry, congregation.
Consumer congregation.
Yes.
Congregation.
Yes.
So there's a time we had this discussion here, the disconnect between the people on stage na synthesizers zao and their music and the crowd.
Yeah.
From your side, what do you think? Do you feel like there's a disconnect or not? And if it's there, what disconnect? And then how can we address it? Kama watu wenye tuko huku mbele.
Okay, yes. As a consumer, am I someone who's on the other side of the stage? I'd say yes, sometimes we have a disconnect in the sense that unapata the musicians are really having a good time. But that good time is not reflecting, is not coming to our side. So let me give an example. Sometimes you can have the instrumentalist wamecheza yani wamejibamba yani sisi maybe huko anatashinda sasa say shida nini, you get, as in to them they're really enjoying the music but it's sort of not making sense, like haituchukui, like it's not bouncing back to us. So unaona tu mtu wa bass guitar na facials unaona ngasa wa bass guitar
The drama.
manze mtu wa drums karibu atasimamie like yeah, then also when it comes to also the vocalist unapata pia too many runs, unapata mzee najua bwana najua bwana atatengeneza njia like such things unapata zina create your disconnect. Yeah.
Okay. So, what do you think the music makers wako kwa stage can do so that we able to bridge this gap? Najua, as we talked about what we think the congregation can do to at least to come closer to draw nigh to thee. Now, what do you think the musicians can do to come closer to
the first thing I believe is just to read the vibe and be what, for lack of a better word, musically intelligent. Unajua tulicha kama emotional intelligence. So be intelligent in a sense that you are aware of your audience. You can, observe your audience to know if you're on the same page. Maybe wasee wao wamekuja pale hiyo siku watu walikuwa wanataka tu unajua kusok in the spirit, alafu unaamua sasa wewe utatupeleka 7 nyingine huko. So just trying to strike that balance and reading in between the lines, unaona nyewe ni kama I've lost my audience. Then also levels, hiyo ni shida nyingine. Kwanza watu wa keyboard, sijui shida yao inakuanga nini. Mtu wa keyboard lazima volume ajieke ijae, like keyboard is okay, hawa wana represent tu, but watu wakicheza
Kendi anakanga hapo.
Watu wa keyboard mnasikia, the pianist,
I don't know, okay, those who don't use in-ear monitors, they have an issue with volume. Yes. So please just
umegusa pale,
umegusa mahali.
So please, you can have you can adjust your volume, like at least it's a collective initiative. See show yako as a keyboardist, like when you're on stage, you know all of you are leading people to go to somewhere, so everyone has a part to play, and all of us, we are a team, we're not competing against each other. So the vocalist, unajua pia kuna wale wanachomea nanga, unasikia vocalist like unajua bring it down, the drums, yo tempo. So like it's a collective initiative. Yeah.
Sasa pale kwa ile loudness.
Yes.
Watu wa drums wakwangi wa loud.
Sasa hii nimekuwa
no keyboard amechuna keyboard.
Unajua okay, in most cases unapatanga saa zingine drums ziko caged ama kitu kaa hiyo, but I think sijui kwa akili zetu nikaa tusha drums ni loud ndio maybe kwa hiyo setting ya like, but output, I'm talking about the output. So you find like the keyboard is way up here, so what that unajua makes the vocalist do, unapata sasa acha mimi pia niongeze. So instead of someone projecting, they start shouting, unapata instead of unajua hiyo
war of volumes.
Yeah, thank you. Inaitwa war of volumes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's more like it.
Tukiendelea hapa tuko na mtu hapa anasema ati girl child ako represented kwa comment section. Next time tuko pamoja.
chapa like, chapa subscribe.
Chapa subscription hapo mara hiyo.
Share.
So so basically there's something that you can do to be able to bridge this gap. It's not something that is impossible. So that we don't have this thing. Today I felt like I felt so dry in the worship. I don't know why. Yeah, I felt so dry in the worship. I don't know why. Maybe that's the disconnect or not. Ama maybe ni mtu ako na mambo zake and they're struggling to catch up. But vile tumesema hapa hivi and tutaendelea to address this issue of music worship, we shall continue getting how we see. Now please make your comments hapo chini if you have any other what do you call it, comment about this subject.
Ushasema.
Ndio. So technology. What are some of the things zenye tunaonanga sometimes watu wa music kwa stage wako na makompyuta, unashangaa computer inafanya nini kwa stage, inafaa kwa office na print. Why do we have a computer on stage? The pianist has a computer, a laptop. The drumist has a laptop. Bassist has a laptop. The singers have things they are stepping on. What are those things? Bwana Ben, who is more familiar with technology, what are those things that you guys have on stage?
I think I would consider those things as accessories to the music that we're trying to bring out. So, for example, if I have a laptop, I might use it as my source of playing loops, which would enhance probably the drama or basically the groove of the music. Or probably stems, which would add more instruments that are probably pre-recorded. So they will add it to the music that we are currently recording or having live on live music or live production. Or what would I use it for again? Yes, as a source for my samples when I'm using a MIDI controller.
What is a sample?
Yeah, like if this is an electric keyboard right now, right? The Modex 8. Right now, the voices that are in there are not. You can't really say that ati ukichagua piano, ukifinya piano mzima inatokelezea. It's a sample. So walirecord piano ikichezwa alafu akaitumia voice yake kwa akainsert kwa hii machine. Nilo. So that's a sample. So imagine if uko na a simple keyboard, alafu laptop iko na like 1,000 voices, piano, EP, brass, organ. Una-connect to USB hapo hivyo alafu unachagua tu voice yako from the 1,000 voices umeweka tu. Ni kama vile nyinyi kitambo akina Smish.
Wow.
Na mhenga wetu hapa hivi.
Wow, Ben. Wow. Sisi watu wa kitambo tuko pamoja.
Wahenga. Nikwambia. So mlikuwa mnakuja na diskette. So imagine sasa tunatumianga tu kitu kama hata flash, hata kama memcard kadogo. Unajua memcard? So hiyo ndio tunatumianga siku hizi.
Okay.
So that's what tungetumia laptop for.
Vic,
tumekimbia sana
na kuonanga na vidude hapo kando ya keyboard hapo. Vitu vipi?
kama laptop hivi.
Laptop, you know? Kuna kitu kingine karefu hivi.
Sound card. Yeah. Now, a sound card is something that just allows you to bring a cleaner sound.
Audio interface.
It's an audio interface. Yeah.
It's an audio interface.
Inakusaidia tu ku bring out that cleaner sound. Yeah, it wouldn't have been possible without.
Okay.
You get? No, it would have been impossible without. So that's what we use in studio. That's what we can use also in live setups, like tukifanya worship sets. Also, there are some keyboards kama Modex, Montage 8, they have like an inbuilt sound card. Yeah. So instead of having that kidude hapo kanda yako, you can still use the machine, the keyboard itself, as your sound card to bring out that cleaner sound. So unaweza tumia kwa stems, unaweza tumia kwa vile amesema loops.
Hizo stems nini?
Stems.
The only stems unajua shule. Stem is the plant.
Stems.
The
Stems is
like an audio iko pre-recorded.
Okay.
So imagine a number of tracks ziko pre-recorded. Unasema voice 1, keyboard, unachukua track ingine, bass guitar.
For example,
naona hapa ni kama kutakuwa na changamoto kwa sababu naona kama umekuwa confused kidogo.
Mi na represent wananchi. Unajua stems? Write what a stem is on the comment section.
Right, what a stem is hapo.
You know, sasa
but anyway,
most of these songs yenye tunazisikia,
yes.
Now you can like ukitoa the vocal most of the times and you want to use that song without the vocals. Now hizo instruments ziko already pre-recorded, you can term it as stems. Hata the without the drums, umeka vocals na some few instruments, especially those instruments that you won't have on stage on that particular day yenye mnafanya that worship set. For example, kwa stem you can add like trumpets. We don't have trumpet players, so unaweza weka trumpet to bring in that sweetness, horn section.
Like we have a band player.
Kuna band, an invisible band player. Yeah. It has been made possible because of technology.
Yeah.
You get. Number 2, you can also add like maybe congas, percussions. ukiangalia stage hakuna percussion hapa,
kuna marimba.
hakuna marimba, you get, but kwa song unaisikia, especially if you're musically intelligent, vile umeanza ukisema, yeah, utasikia kuna kitu iko hapa lakini sioni kwa stage, you get. Unaweza ona pianist ni mmoja anacheza, but zile sounds unasikia, kuna piano, kuna vitu mob zina happen of which they can be played by a pianist, lakini unaona pianist mmoja, na huyo pianist ukimwangalia vizuri unajua anacheza maybe the main melody of the song. So hizo vitu zingine zote you can incorporate it in a pre-recorded audio yenye tunaita stem. Yes.
Good stuff.
Sasa kuna mtu hapa anasema Trevor, surely Trevor, I can see you. Trevor, hiyo issue ya instrumentalist kukua loud ama vocalist kukua loud is also contributed by the sound engineer. Msichome sana the vocalist na instrumentalist. Sound engineers.
Hiyo ni msee wetu huyo.
Umemulikwa.
Thank you
Trevor.
Umetusaidia sana.
Finally.
Na hapo kwa sound engineer pia maybe kuna kitu ingine hizi kutengenezea, kuna venye pia mnatengenezeanga watu sauti juu watu wengine wanaimbanga kwa hii event, akienda kwa ingine ni kasi sio yeye.
Sasa kuna kitu noma.
Waimbaji mmemulikwa pia.
Unapata msee yani akilid worship pale before mfanya devotion. Unashindwa huyu ndio anatuimbia, lakini akikuja
kuna Photoshop ya sauti.
Like, yeah, so maybe you can answer that from sound engineer's perspective. Then pia kitu kingine ningependa kujua, like nyiwa same mnajua vitu mingi sana about this, so how can someone get to also learn about these things, you get? So which platforms did you guys go to school? Did you just research on your own? So hizo mbili alafu niki.
Okay. So kuna hiyo issue umesema ya Photoshop. Pitch editing.
Voice shop.
Basically voice shop. That's a good one. Samomuru anajua understand nini whatever it is. It's something that we do, but what that does to us inatuturn tunakuwa music teachers basically. We are guiding your voice through the offing situation. So unapata mtu yuko prepared. There's a bit of off inakuanga kwa naturally kwa every voice, but there are just people who are like tone deaf, as in tone deaf ni yani usikii pitch kabisa uko nje, the voice is 100 kilometers that way and that is you.
Kama wale wenye
jamaa ana shout
nini inaenda hivi flow alafu anaingia off. Hiyo ndio tone deaf. Okay,
tone deaf.
For example,
mwalimu wa music pale
akishika kakitu
shika hapo.
So sijaimba
hivyo.
Bas. Anaelewa hizo vitu.
Hiyo ndio tone deaf. Okay.
Sasa usikii pitch na kugongea, unapatiwa kia usikii mpaka unakatafutilia. So that's being tone deaf because you're not able to hear the pitch. And then there's off singing. Unasikia kile lakini wa vitu kwa ground zina manifest differently. So there's that. I know about technology because time yetu imeisha. I don't know how many minutes do we have left?
Around
a few minutes, like 5. About technology, we had planned that as because this is just episode 1, as we progress, to let some of those things on set so that we're able to we'll try them together so that to see how these things manifest. Najua hapo Uncle Vic, Uncle Kevo, Uncle Ben, they are not savvy. They are familiar with these things, so they'll be able to take us through some of those stuff. And please, kama uko na comment na ideas, ama there are some more equipment that you use pale, unaweza ziweka pale chini as you like and subscribe. Kevo?
Okay, there's a question that MC Nebs had asked initially, that how do we get people to get to understand these things? Is there a school? Where do we source our knowledge when we want to educate ourselves, especially about technology and all these things we're talking about? So I just want to answer that question briefly. we have courses that deal with sound engineering, and also courses that deal with technical stuff in most of the colleges around. But mostly, if you want to achieve what you want, the biggest university is YouTube. YouTube has a lot of things, but also interacting with sound engineers and sound techs, and also having the experience to work with this equipment is also a very good learning curve. A very good learning experience that you can actually have. Okay, when you want to get familiar with these things. So if you're out there and you're seeking to learn about these things, you're seeking to actually educate yourselves about these things, the first thing is to make yourself available where they are. Yeah, that is the first step. And the next step is looking for knowledge. We have teachers around. We have colleges and universities that teach these things, but the first thing is interest first.
And I know one of these days we shall be organizing something for you. Maybe just bring in a few people who in the industry, professionals. Maybe they can work with us and some of those things. Yeah, we have something to say.
I think amekava kila kitu. There's something MC Nebali mentioned in passing in your monitors. Okitaja story ya pianist na kuongeza volume. Alitaja story ya in your monitors. It's also part of technology that we use, mainly because inatusaidia to reduce the stage noise. The noise on stage, we will all agree that instruments, they can be noisy.
Loud.
They can be loud. Yeah? Kuna loud na kuna noisy. Kuna ile, like it's just an unpleasant sound. You get? So to minimize that, you can decide to have little or no monitors on stage. Yeah? So that now each vocalist and each instrumentalist, the whole worship team, including the band and the vocalists, kila mtu akona in your monitors. Now, you can decide what you want to hear on your in-ear monitor to achieve your aspect here. No noise, no loudness, nini. As a BGV, you know your voice should be louder on your monitor, on your in-ear monitor. As a pianist, you know that your piano should be audible as a pianist. As an MD, you need to know that the talkback mic needs to be audible for every band member. Yeah? And in some cases also the song leaders, because there are some songs you need to give cues, you need to give guidance, you need to offer direction. The title suggests music director. So you need to direct the music. Yeah. So that's one of the things inasaidia na in your monitoring. Yeah.
Okay, so najua hapa MC Neb, at least kuna kitu, is there any other burning question?
No,
as we wrap up?
First and foremost, thank you very much for this opportunity. Thanks for having me here. And I think actually moving forward, sasa mnafaa mimi ndio niwaulizange hizi maswali niko nimeji-interview, sindio Smish, nimeji-interview. Mimi ndio ndakuwa nawauliza maswali juu sinyi mnajua. Si mnajua.
Yeah, it's okay.
Mbona uko na roho mbaya?
No. Like unajua kuna venye unaweza tafuta kazi unaambia boss nimekuja. Allah. Yeah, so thank you very much for this platform. I really appreciate, and I know when you umesema like kuna hiyo like you wanting to start learning from somewhere. Now what is the cost implication of this? Najua nasikianga when you go to school na pia kuna hii vibe inaenda huko nje, watu wanasemanga unajua sound lazima tu usome South Africa. Mtu hajasomea South Africa si mnoma, because that's the vibe that is out there. Everyone believes you have to go to South Africa. Huku Kenya hakuna machuo noma. South Africa, ukirudi utakuwa unapeleka ndege. Like what do you have to say about that?
As you continue, kuna mtu ameuliza hapa hivi, Mr. Ntoje Ohalo Steven anasema, why do you always use so many backup singers?
Hiyo mimi najua naweza jibu.
Haya.
Sawa basi.
Naweza jaribu.
Sawa basi.
Step out.
They use many BGVs so that the music can be rich. Acheni kuniangalia ni kama nimepata.
You're doing a good job. You're doing a good job.
I'm trying.
Unafanya kazi mzuri.
Anyway, acha tusikie from the experts.
Bwana Ben, why do we need all those backup beats? But wanakuanga wengi. How many voices do you have normally kwa choir? Tuko na soprano.
Choir ama worship team?
Sorry.
Because tukisema choir tutaongeza hadi
kanisa ya
bariton.
nyumbani msini persecute.
Tutaongeza hadi bariton.
Soprano, alto na tenor.
Alto na tena. Kwa hivyo kama mtu ako na talent ya bass pale nyumbani, tuseme wewe yako iko shelved
Huku
until
Nairobi sionangi watu wakimba bass.
Especially kwa contemporary music.
No, but there are
there are-
congregations that actually have those
So four.
bass. They have, let's just say
The
ACTB.
basic are four basic.
Ukiongeza normally kwa worship team, za Nairobi kuna kuanga na
We check
high
it.
tena.
Check it kwa sitam Kisumu pia like si lazima iko Nairobi sema tu je.
Sorry, sawa, sitam Kisumu
Like
guys,
urban-
unajua.
Okay, tuseme tu contemporary.
Contemporary. yeah,
Tukava
yeah,
kila
yeah.
kitu.
Za Nairobi.
Sawa basi contemporary.
Kama Wanyeri hawaimbangi.
Watu
Kikosho. Kikosho inanga 4-part harmony.
Hallelujah.
Kuna moja nakuanga tu melody na high melody.
So okay, so from Nairobi region at least we have like 4-part. Tumesema hiyo soprano, sorry, the bass voice tumehamisha imeenda ikakuwa high tenor. But there are some congregation actually still have they maintain the SATB, soprano, alto, tenor, bass. Wako constant.
What have you called them again?
SATB.
SATB.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
SATB.
Satba.
Yeah.
Soprano, alto, tenor, bass. Hey, guys, we are
You can
learning.
pay me now.
We are learning. You're learning.
Yes.
Yeah, that's okay.
So hapa huyu jamaa ameuliza watu wote wa BGV, why do you need them? Why do you use? In fact hapa imeandikwa hello Steve Mpole. Why do you use so many backup singers?
Ama is just concerned
Yeah, I
because
wonder
of
why
COVID. It might be because of
ama maybe
COVID-19.
hello ama ni juu ya COVID. But ama maybe there's a reason why Kebo.
Okay, maybe I'll give my own point of view. When you're using a lot of backup singers, number one, you are enhancing the sound. If I have 4 people singing soprano, at least they'll have a blend of 4 voices that are singing soprano and they'll sound like one, and that will be rich. Instead of having one, probably. Yeah, I think that richness of the 4 voices blending together is what I'm looking for to get that soprano, that good soprano. Another thing, you see when it come to church, probably we are a lot of people and all of us are involved. So that is why we have a choir in church. And a choir, basically, you cannot have one person choir. You have a lot of people singing in the choir. Senior. And when a lot of people are singing in the choir, everybody is given an equal opportunity to participate in the leading of that song from in front there. That is my own viewpoint.
Inclusivity, right?
Inclusivity. Yeah. My friend.
Sawa.
Think about it.
Najua muda umeyoyoma sana. Like tukubakisha 2 minutes only.
Unamaliza kama pasta wewe. As I
conclude.
As I finish.
As I conclude.
Before you conclude, sir, there's something here I need to answer.
As I
There's a
finish,
question here,
yes,
burning
yes.
question that came up. Why do people go to South Africa? Sound and music is very practical. Sindio? And most of the time, people learn from experiences of other people. Sindio? And whenever people see South African songs and they relate probably with our songs, they'll hear our songs have not been mixed like South African songs. So probably they will purpose to go to South Africa because music and sound is very practical. Sindio? Lakini what I'm seeing our levels are coming up, and our practicability is also coming up. So I want to tell those people who are going to South Africa that watch this space. Soon Kenya is coming.
I think also, I think we should consider that it's just poor marketing. because I'm telling you there are producers in Kenya, my friend. Ni vile tu hawajulikani. So either hawana the funds to market or they don't. There's just something that limits their marketing strategy or something. So hawajulikani sana. That's the point.
I think we can all agree. This is a topic that we can continue with.
Yes. Unending.
It's never ending. Yeah.
Yes.
So we can pick it up from there.
And as I know so many things have come up. Tumeongea about story ya sound, tumeongea about story ya technology. Now tunaingiza hiyo aspect of now blending those two. Na tumeongea pia BGVs either choir ama praise and worship. But as we continue, we'll see God helping us. We'll see how we can, bring some of those people on board, so that to say in Kenya we don't have talent. In Kenya you cannot get good producers. There are good producers in Kenya, and God willing, tutawaombea, and then we talk to them. We see how we can incorporate him in this program.
Yes. Niko na suggestion. Unajua saa nyinyi ndio watu hapa. Maybe now the next episode, you guys can start making music from scratch. So tuende hiyo process, tufike hadi kwa mixing, hizo vitu zenye mnasema, the stems, we can have actually screen sharing, mnaonyesha wasee wakiwa home hivi. Sasa hii kuna vitu mnaitanga waves pia. Waves, like kama mtu ameongea hizo waves,
Wow.
hizo vitu kaa hizo.
This is a normal congregant.
This is a normal congregant.
Huyu ametumwa.
Ndio nimewambia saa mimi ndio ndawa host.
Kuwa next week usikose.
Okay, so as we continue, please make your suggestions and in terms of the subjects that you feel we can address. Although Najwa will continue with the technology and music. And technology and music, we mentioned laptops on stage. We'll expand on them, on why do we need to have computers on stage in modern music? Why do we need to have my effects, and how do those things work? And we'll have practicality. We'll have a practical session where we're able to go through nini tunaweza ongelelea. Wase 3 minutes parting shot. Bwana Ben.
I think this session iko na potential ya kuwa very informative, and I'm just looking forward to the other sessions that are coming up. So stay tuned. Thank you.
Okay, my passing shot is the word of the day: sound card. A sound card is a sound interface.
Audio.
Now, audio interface is an audio interface. Now, you see, when you're talking into a microphone, there's no way a computer can detect that sound unless it gets through an interface so that it is converted to a digital signal. Now, a sound card converts analog signals to digital signals, so that now a machine like a computer can now see my voice. Yeah, or can see a piano that is coming into the sound card. So that is converted into an analog signal. Analog is electricity. Digital is zeros and ones. Yeah. So my parting shot, don't fail to come to be available for the next sessions, because they'll be informative, and we will grow. Yeah.
So basically, Kevo amesema audio interface. This is you. This is the audio interface. This is the computer. So the audio signal is coming from a microphone into a audio interface into a computer. And then now the computer takes back the signal to the audio interface into the speakers. So that's the connectivity of SoundCloud. Baba Vic.
Yeah. So we all agree that technology is really important when it comes to enhancing worship and music in church, and because we're talking about a church setup. Yeah. So don't be afraid, as a musician in the local church you serve at, don't be afraid to employ technology in church. You can always start from somewhere. Yeah, start small. It doesn't have to be big. Start small. A sound card is readily available. Yeah, you can even get a sound card for one channel at 15,000, even 20,000, depending. You know.
Excuse me, it was 15,000.
Save.
Kiongezea unapata PSR kitu mzuri.
Huyu ni evangelist anapiga wakulusedi pale ukambani.
You know. Yeah, you can use a small keyboard when you have like a laptop which has samples, the way Ben was saying. You can use a small keyboard to convert, like to use it as a controller for those sounds that you can use. So si lazima ukwe limited na hizo sounds ziko kwa hiyo keyboard. So you can always explore. And in case you'd like more knowledge on this, vile amesema YouTube University iko, sisi tuko. You can write on the comment section. I'm sure we will tackle it in the next episodes. You can even follow us on our various platforms. And I think tunaweza anza kusema mali tunaweza patikana.
You can drop your nini hapo chini, your request, then we can follow up with you after this. Baba, parting shot. Yeah, crowd.
My parting shot is maybe an encouragement to guys out there who want to do South Africa ndio hii hapa. Walimu ndio hawa hapa. So just maybe a charge to us, you people, you can have masterclass, for people. You can have special classes for people. Right now we are on Zoom doing great things there, so we can maybe after a few episodes we have one masterclass, and guys actually pay for it and get certificates, right? We can do that. So thank you once again for having me here. Yes, and God bless you, and may He continue using you as you serve in the kingdom.
Amen.
Nasemanga, we are one body, many parts. So everyone, the vocalist, the sound engineer, the instrumentalist, sisi wote yani, kila mtu ni wa maana sana kwa kujenga mwili wa Kristo.
Asante. So, and thank you to you guys for tuning in. Na hapa tumekuwa na conversation pale kwenye YouTube. Ellen Masharia amesema hapa, Kevinski, that is very clear. Soda baridi kwako, soda baridi. I love the conversation by Ohalo Stephen. Thank you guys for joining us. I know as we serve in the kingdom, there are so many things to learn. Hakuna mtu anajua everything. So as we continue, we'll share from our perspective, whatever we know, whatever we learn. And then if you want to share with the rest of the squad, weka hapo chini, comment, subscribe, share with your friends this link. It's very informative. We'll meet again next week on Thursday. Masaa kama ya leo. God bless you so much.
Fanya kitu.
Nikicheza beats na mdomo hiyo sasa interface hebu cheza hapo tuone kama
fanya kitu. Tukimaliza fanya kitu.
Kevinski
do something.
But then ngoja kabla ya mjimba tulisema last week after every episode tutakuwa tuna revive an old song.
Revive it.
Tulisema tutakuwa tuna revive an old song.
Tupe wimbo to revive
kama crowd. Zile wimbo zenye presentation kwa imbangi zenye wewe unajua.
Okay.
Yeah.
Na zile za sifa.
Na ibada pia ukitaka.
Zile za sifa. Ngoja nipate hiyo ati ni kigani unanipatia? Acha mimi nianze atanifuata simgari.
Tuna in practicality ya tone deaf kama tone.
Ati hebu cheza tena. Amenishusha.
Oh my God.
Amenishusha. Akanifanya wake. Amenishusha, akanifanya wake. Ujana ule wa kale sasa ni wa Mwokozi, kwa maana amenishusha akanifanya wake. Amenishusha, akanifanya wake. Uzee ule wa kale sasa ni wa Mwokozi, kwa maana amenishusha akanifanya wake.
Amenishusha. Akanifanya wake.
Unaona hata hiyo ni old school, hata mjuu ya wahenga.
Sisi ni wahenga, wale wengine hawatambui.
Lakini unasikia vile wameifanya.
Let's go. Urembo ule wa kale sasa ni wa Mwokozi, kwa maana amenishusha kanifanya wake. Amenishusha, amenishusha, amenishusha akanifanya wake. Ubouncer ule wa kale sasa ni wa Mwokozi, kwa maana amenishusha akanifanya wake. Amenishusha, amenishusha, amenishusha akanifanya wake.
See you guys next week.
Yes.
Amenishusha. Baba, umetoa wapi? Umetoa wapi kwa archives hiyo?
Jamaa anaweza imba.
Yeye umetoka kwa archives wapi?
Hiyo kuipa tunajaribu kidogo tu, siko pabaya sana. Siko pabaya sana.
Anaweza tuanga kapambio hapa.
Anaweza tuanga kapambio list moja moto moto.
Inafaa siku moja mko hapa na 7 live.